Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Pokepans, and welcome to my Week 2 TCL Draft League match versus Eeftechel and his Lake Michigan Lugias. Sorry if I butchered your name there, buddy. I can't help it. It's a difficult name to pronounce. But if you guys are interested in this league and want to see Eeftechel's channel and all the other people who are taking part, the links are down in the description. Go and check them out. Definitely would do that. Now, let's get straight into this. You can see my team in front of me, a little bit different to my Week 1 team. We have got Toxicroak, Azumarill, Noctowl, Alakazam, Zero Aura, and Hydreigon. Now, if you watched my first week video, I said in that I didn't really prepare for Week 1. However, this week I definitely did prepare. I had a look at his team. I made my EVs spread a little bit more evenly, especially in terms of speed. And I did notice while I was looking at his team that his team was particularly badly prepped for stall. So two of my Pokemon are stally Pokemon. So we've got Toxicroak here with Black Sludge, Dry Skin, Rain Dance, Substitute, Protect, and Toxic. This set is absolutely horrible. I nearly swore then, but I decided I wasn't going to. It's a horrible set, but it's such a good stall Pokemon. You just throw out Toxic that never misses. Set up a substitute, protect, rain dance, heal with the dry skin, heal with the black sludge. It's really, really, really good at stalling Pokemon who don't have Infiltrator or who can't one hit him. Like if it's a psychic Pokemon, obviously Toxicroak takes 4 times super effective, but other than that, it's really good at stalling. Next, we actually have a Azumarill. Now, week 1, I brought the huge power Azumarill set. This week, I went for the Whirlpool Perish Song Sap Sipper set. Again, his team wasn't very good at dealing with this. He didn't have any electric types, so his only option would be to use a grass move or like an electric coverage move, but then it's not as effective. So we went for the Sap Sipper ability, Whirlpool, Perish Song, Rest, Protect. Really, really good set if you can't deal with it. It is easily dealt with Shed Shell, U-Turn, Volt Switch, any electric moves. That kind of thing, but his team didn't look like they were gonna bring those kind of things, so we went with this. We'll see how that turned out in the match. Next we got Noctowl, one of the ground immunity just in case. Wide Lens with Hurricane to make it more accurate. Also works quite well with Toxicroak's Rain Dance. Hurricane never misses that time. Carmine to boost up, Hyper Voice just for normal stab, and Defog to get rid of entry hazards. He had Toxapex to set up Toxic Spikes, so I thought if my Toxicroak couldn't switch in because there was a Psychic Pokemon, we could bring in Noctowl, use the Defog. And you can see the EVs here as well. I didn't go over the EVs for Toxicroak. Max HP, Max Spadef. For Azumarill, Max HP, Max Spadef. And for Noctowl, Max HP, Max Special Attack. Next we got Alakazam. First time I brought Alakazam with me. Went for Choice Specs. Alakazam, it hits really, really hard. We got for the Magic Guard so he can't get statused. Or he can't get damage from statuses, doesn't take damage from entry hazards, that kind of thing. Max special attack and 240 plus speed, so it's timid nature but only 240 speed, because we only needed 369 speed to outspeed his entire team. Psychic, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, great coverage moves on him there. We went for Energy Ball instead of another move because I think Grass was decent against his team. Next we got Zero Aura, same set as the first game, except we didn't have Play Rough. We went for Knockoff, so Heavy Duty Boots, Volt Absorb, Max Attack, 369 speed again because that's all we need to outspeed his entire team. Volt Switch, Plasma Fist, Close Combat, and Knockoff. And finally Hydreigon. We went for a slightly different Hydreigon set. We went for Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, U-Turn, and Roost. I think that's slightly different. And Max Special Attack and 319 was the most speed we needed to outspeed everything that we could outspeed, because max speed wouldn't have made a difference there. So that is my team. Let's get straight into the match. Alright, here we go. Here are the teams. You can see he has Brawl, Obstagoon, Goodra, Toxapex, which is what I was worried about with setting up entry hazards. You got the Mew, which could literally be anything. It can have literally any moves, so that's kind of scary. It could be like a bulky entry hazard setup. It could be a sweeper, we don't know. Ninetales, Alola, and Volcarona. So again, as you can see, there's nothing in here that can deal with the Azumarill set. No electric type Pokemon here. Usually Volcarona will carry Giga Drain, so Sap Sipper deals with that, and it doesn't like, there's no really obvious electric coverage moves, so that's why we brought these two stall Pokemon. Like Mew could obviously deal with Toxicroak, but I don't think anybody else on here can. So let's get into this and see how it goes. So he leads with Toxapex, I lead with Zero Aura. I was expecting the Toxapex leads. We go for the Volt Switch on the switch there because he wasn't going to stay in. I wanted to make sure we kept momentum. We go into Hydreigon expecting some sort of Psychic move, but We U-turn, because again, he wasn't going to stay in there. We want to keep the momentum going, and we switch into Toxicroak. So he's going to be expecting a fighting move here. He goes for Obstruct, predicting that we're going to attack him. We actually set up the Rain Dance, and which is really good. He goes into Toxapex. Unfortunately, Toxapex is one of the Pokemon that we can't actually touch with this set because he's a Poison type. So we go for the Protect to see what he does. He just sets up Toxic Spikes. We have to swap here. We can't Toxic him. We have no moves to hit him. So we go into Azumarill. And he goes for the Haze, expecting some sort of setup move there. We go for Whirlpool, trapping him in, and he goes for Venoshock, dealing lots of damage. That was a crit that dealt 60% of my health. But we have Rest on our Azumarill, so we just rest off the poison, rest off all the damage. He's trapped in with Whirlpool, can't do anything to us, only does 17%, and we restore 6% with leftovers. So this Azumarill set is doing work right now, walling this Toxapex. And yeah, chipping it down with Whirlpool, but we're not actually relying on the Whirlpool damage. So he goes for a Recover there, just getting some health back, I guess. He can't swap out or anything. We trap him in with Whirlpool again, or we try to trap him in with Whirlpool. He's expecting a Belly Drum. That's why he goes for Haze there, because Belly Drum would max my attack, but halve my health. And we'd be in trouble if we Belly Drummed and then he Hazed us. So he's expecting the Belly Drum. Here, Whirlpool breaks. I don't think he realizes Whirlpool breaks because he doesn't swap. We go for the Whirlpool, trap him in. He's perished now, so he can't swap out. He's going to die in 3 turns. We are also going to die in 3 turns, but we're not trapped in. That's how this set works. So we rest off the health, and he's just going to Venoshock to do some more damage. Does 20%. Perishes next turn. Perish next turn. There we go. So we swap out into Toxicroak, absorb those Toxic Spikes. He goes for Venoshock, doesn't do any damage to us, and the Toxapex goes down, which is very nice. First knockout for Azumarill. So Mew comes in. We don't know what this Mew is doing yet. He's only revealed Psychic now, so that's all we know that he has. We're definitely going to swap out here. We go into Azumarill, who can tank that special Psychic really easily. Again, have no idea what other moves this guy has. But we've had our 2 turns of sleep now. We wake up this turn and we go for the Whirlpool on the wake up. Oh, we wake up next turn even. Not this turn. So he goes for Quiver Dance here, just trying to set up on our Azumarill. We miss the Whirlpool, which is really bad. Whirlpool's got like 95% accuracy. And then when he finds out we have Sap Sipper when he goes for that Giga Drain. And now he is trapped in. We are set up. We have the Whirlpool trap in. We go for the Perish Song. He's going to faint in 3 turns. We can just rest off any damage that he's going to go for here. He's going to Quiver Dance again, expecting the rest. Obviously, we do go for rest. He's going to obviously try and take us out with Bug Buzz. Just try and out damage the rest healing. Bug Buzz does 35%, which is actually quite a bit. Leftovers recovery is keeping us topped up, though. We get to swap out this time. We're going to go into Noctowl, predicting the Bug Buzz. Noctowl takes that like a champ, even though, you know, Volcarona has 2 Quiver Dances set up, doesn't even do half health. And he comes in with Alolan Ninetales, who manages to get up an Aurora Veil. We stay in with Noctowl. Noctowl tanks a Freeze Dry from this Ninetales as well. I didn't really know, this guy couldn't really do anything to any of his other Pokemon, so I decided to just sack it. I probably could have swapped into something to tank that hit. And we're going to Toxicroak here. So we're going to go for a Protect while he goes for the Roar, and Alakazam comes out. So I'm like, okay, Alakazam is faster than anything on his team. Psychic just hits really hard. It's Choice Specs. He goes into Gang, Obstagoon. Knock off onto my Hydreigon, getting rid of my Life Orb, which is good for him. Also good for me, because we're kind of low on health there. Body Press, was not expecting Body Press. I probably should have been expecting a fighting move. We go for U-turn. We're trying to stall out the Aurora Veil here. That's what we're trying to do. So Toxicroak tanks that Body Press. We're going to set up a Rain Dance or a substitute here, I imagine. We set up the Rain Dance. So here, Toxicroak can't do anything to Mew because Mew is faster and it has Psychic, which is unfortunate for us. Because otherwise, I think Toxicroak could maybe have swept his entire team apart from Toxapex. So we're still asleep with Azumarill. Azumarill can tank the Psychic, we know that. And he goes into his Goodra. So I don't know what his Goodra's got. Turns out it's actually got Thunderbolt, which is kind of bad for me. We hit the Whirlpool though, so he's trapped in now. He's faster than us, and he's got Thunderbolt, which is bad. What I should have done is protected and then Perish Songed and then protected again. I think I would have been able to survive here, but his Goodra does actually take me out. What I should have done also is just swapped here. I should have swapped into Zeraora here to take this Thunderbolt. We tried to go for the double protect, which would have won us that battle. We should have swapped to Zero Aura there because he would have had to switch this turn, and we could have got a free roost up. He swapped anyway, but yeah, I mean, we would have been able to save our Azumarill if we'd swapped. So we go for Dark Pulse here, and he's tanking it. He's a bulky Mew. He's got soft boiled, he's got leftovers, and so I decide here I'm going to go for Draco Meteor. I did not predict that switch into the Dragon Pokemon. I just wanted to get the Mew out of the way. I think Draco Meteor would have killed the Mew from 58% health, so it would have been fine. But he went into his Goodra, so I was like, oh shit, that's good. He actually gets the double protect off, so where I failed, he succeeded. My Hydreigon goes down to toxic damage. But here, I think any of my Pokemon can take these last two out. We get Zero Aura, we go for Plasma Fists, and I think that's going to take out both his Pokemon. Zero Aura outspeeds both Plasma Fists, 100% accurate, does a lot of damage. And Zero Aura finishes off the match. He does go for Obstruct to delay a turn, I guess. He's just taking more burn damage, so I don't know. I don't know why he did that, but I guess just in case. In case I messed up, I suppose. So that's the game. We are now 1-1, 1 win, 1 loss. Thank you for the game, Eeftechel. I know those two Storly sets were kind of toxic to play against, excuse the pun. But yeah, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I know you probably didn't enjoy playing against that Azumarill set. It is kind of toxic, but there we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the battle. If you have, please be sure to leave a like. Be sure to go out and check everybody else who's in the draft league. Their links are down in the description. Until next time, guys, see you around. Goodbye.